Yo boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, I'm bringing you back another video on the channel, and today we're going to be doing a Q&A. And also, it's been a while since I made a video. I know, it's been a while. I've been gone for like a week or so, or even maybe a little bit more than a week, but it was for a good cause. So, I've been just grinding out college work. I am going to blame it on college, yes. But the reason I was grinding out college work is because if I finish my college coursework early, I've done, like, I have no exams left. I have nothing left. I did everything. But if I finish my coursework, I get to start my summer holidays early. So the other week on Twitter, I said, ask me questions for a hashtag, AskTumze. And you guys exploded questions. You asked me a ton of questions. I'm going to be answering them today in today's video. So the first question is by Shabibs, and her question is, what is your favorite pastime? My favorite pastime, I think it would be back in 2014 when I still did Taekwondo. I actually used to do Taekwondo, believe me or not. I used to be amazing at it. I got as high as red tab, which is like 3 belts away from black belt. The reason I quit is because since I became a carer, I had to sacrifice one of my hobbies, and the 2 hobbies that I loved the most was YouTube and Taekwondo, and I had to choose between one of them, and I chose YouTube instead of Taekwondo. And right now I'm doing YouTube, and I haven't been doing Taekwondo for the past 2 years. So the reason that was my favorite pastime is because within a Taekwondo competition you get to do 3 things, which is board breaking, patterns, and what patterns are is like a series of fundamental movements. It's like back in history someone figured out a specific thing, a specific series of movements, and you literally have to do it, and they named it something, and yeah, nothing really too special. It's more of a historic thing. And sparring, the most fun of both. Well, I mean, breaking boards is pretty cool, but sparring is amazing because you actually get to kick someone's ass. So the reason that was my favorite pastime is sparring was amazing. Sparring was fantastic. Why? Because I came 2nd place in sparring. So I actually got the medal right here, a London Open Taekwondo Championship. There we go. I kind of showed this off maybe a long time ago, if you remember. Probably back when I didn't even do like my face reveal. Probably like on Twitter you can probably find pictures of maybe not me wearing it, but me taking pictures of it, and it is amazing. I love this medal. Even though it's from 2014, I should go to another championship or another tournament or such, or maybe I haven't been training for so long, I would probably fail. And the next question is by Guardian. He asked me, is it true that you can't count to 1? Obviously I can count to 1. Look, I'll do it right now. 2. Oh, fuck. And the next question is by Foxy. It's here, and this question is, what would you do if you did not find a Storm SMP? Well, I'll tell you a little secret. I would have done way better content. But in all honesty, guys, Storm was amazing. It was fun. I did feel like some people were using me for some things like setting up servers and stuff. I didn't get any credits for a lot of stuff, but at the same time, I really had a blast on there. There was amazing members. I would have probably changed to this type of content earlier because that was my plan even before joining Storm, but I wasn't really too confident in front of the camera. I kind of wanted to blend it in with my Minecraft series and stuff. That's why I started Storm, and then started doing a little bit of a vloggy videos kind of thing, and kind of started muffling them about, and now I kind of made a transition to like a fully vlogging channel. So to answer your question, I probably would have done these types of videos instead of the Storm stuff. The next question is by Dobby, or it's Superman, and he asks, can you count to pubes? 1, 2, 3.
A few moments later.
686.
A few inches later.
1089.
2 hours later.
Kill yourself. And the next question is by Powerboy Blast, and he asks, do you like Macs, and what are your PC specs? Sorry, I'm a nerd. But don't worry, I'm a nerd too. So, Macs are not too bad, but you pay too much for what you get. Like, you get a Macintosh, you spend for example, £1,000, and you just get a PC that you could have literally just bought for like £300 if it was a Windows PC with exactly the same specs. So my PC is a little bit outdated. My PC specs are literally outdated. It's horrible. It handles every single game at 1080p. Some of them could be fully maxed out. Some of them I do have to turn down some of the settings. But the specs of my PC are an AMD FX 8320 CPU, a GTX 780. Back in the day it was a top card. Now it's not really a top card. When I built it, it was a top card, and then afterwards the 900 series came out and the 780s really dropped in price. But if that's the specs of my PC, I also have a pretty decent Asus motherboard. I can't remember the model of it. It's like MA5A something, I can't remember. And then I've got 16 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM at 600 megahertz. And for the Windows, I've got an SSD, which I think is the Samsung 850 EVO. And then I've got 2 or 3 hard drives just for regular storage. The next question is by Maddie, or ex-Mad Inefficient, and her question is, favorite song at the moment. So my favorite song is True Colors by Sammy Porter. It's the Future House Mafia remix. That's like the best version of the song. The original song is decent, but the version that the House Mafia actually made is just insane. It's amazing. It's fantastic, and I've been using it for my videos. I think I used it for my previous video, and I'm going to be using it for today's video. The next question is by Harry Crystal, and his question is, what do you look for in a friend? So well, there's many things I look in a friend. Number one is like that you can rely on them. Number two, that they don't use you too much. And when I mean by using you, there's a friend and there is a friend that uses you and only uses you. So what I mean by that is, well, I kind of experienced this a lot during my life, where you have friends that you can rely on and they can rely on you and you can rely on each other. But there's also friends where they're only friends and they only talk to you when they ever need something. I had friends of both types, but the fine definition of a friend for me would be someone that I can rely on and they can rely on. And the final question is by Joseph Grant, and the question is, how much wood would a wood chuck if a wood could chuck wood? And I actually did it right. Yes, I said it right. So I don't know, like nothing. Wood can't really chuck itself. Well, I don't think so. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like. If you really loved it, please make sure to subscribe. Make sure to go over to Twitter and follow me there. That's when I'm always going to be asking you guys for questions for any future Q&A. I was thinking to make this Q&A maybe like every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, maybe monthly. I do not know. I haven't really been, I've never really been good at Q&As. Never been comfortable in front of the camera. That's the main thing. But now I feel the bond with the camera. I feel like I could do the Q&A, so I kind of want to do them more often. So go follow me on Twitter. The link will be down in the description below. But that's going to be the end for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, everybody, and bye-bye.